let's jump to steel structures. Okay, to steel structures, I've selected three or four of them. So the first one I would like to share with you, it's related to the to a specific new option that we have at Saip Connect and Strubing Steel. Okay, in both of them we have the same new feature. I'm starting here with Saip 3D. Okay, so here I have this warehouse that is created by two parts, and in these warehouses I have one specific section here. If this I described one of these bars, for example, this bar here, you see that I have here not a simple section, but a simple section with haunches. Okay, the haunches are some reinforcements that we can create in the initial or in the final part of the bar, or in the top or in the bottom of this bar, to add more to have a better connection. Okay, so in this case, for example, this bar, I have this haunch here, and I have another one that was here in the end of the bar. Actually, if we go to the 3D, it's going to be easier to see. So let's jump to the 3D view, complete structure. Let me show you here. It's going to be easier to understand. So here we can see these haunches. This is the final one, and in the end of this bar we have a sorry, that was the start one, and this is the final one. And in the other bar, we have a similar situation, so we can create this effect. Okay, this is something that is available at Saip 3D since a long time ago. It's not a new feature exactly, but the new feature is now, if I connect this project with Bing Server Center, and this is the option. Okay, here I have the name of the project, and here I can see my profile. When I export it to Bing Server Center, then I can open this structure at Saip Connect or Strubing Steel, and then keep modeling this structure to have a detailed model, or to analyze the connections of this structure. The new feature is that when I create this kind of connection where I have haunches, now I can export these haunches with all the forces, all the combinations, all the results of the analysis that are reaching in this node to Saip Connect or to Strubing Steel, and then keep working there. So now you can also export the haunches to Saip Connect or Strubing Steel. So let's create a new project here in Strubing Steel, although I will be creating in Strubing Steel, although in Saip Connect it will be quite the same situation. And let's import this model that I've previously exported from Saip 3D to Bing Server Center. So I will select one of my projects. Here you can see that the environment, the Bing Server Center environment, is the same that we saw at Saip Architecture. Let me filter by my projects, and I've created before one project that I called Warehouse. Okay, so it's the same that was created at Saip 3D. Inside of this project, I just have one contribution. This contribution is called Structure. Okay, it was the structure analysis of the structure. And let's import this contribution to Strubing Steel. Okay, so Strubing Steel is importing the model, and here I can see that there are a lot of different profiles that were available, that were implemented or were modeled in Saip 3D that are not available in my library at Strubing Steel, but that I can import now, and then they will be available also at my Strubing Steel library. Okay, so let me import it, and let's wait Strubing Steel prepare the work environment, and we'll see the structure here at Strubing Steel. Okay, so it was everything imported. Okay, quite well. Of course, it's everything with the same color. We don't have any tag yet, because we don't have any operation created here. We don't have nothing. We are just starting with this model. The idea here is to detail that, so we can create groups of elements, we can model our connections, then create our documents, and when we start, we have everything in the same color before we waiting to start the work. Okay, the point is that the haunches are here. Okay, so we can see that this section have the haunch here, and the same situation here. Okay, if now I create a new connection, for example, selecting this bar and this bar, let's see what happens. When I create it, actually I have here the haunches inside of my connection. Okay, let's adjust the size of our panels here. For example, here we can change the size of the section that we can see here in the connection. Let's put, for example, 1 meter here in the V1 and 1 meter in the V2. Then we can see that the haunches are available here. Of course, now we must start adding all the operations here to adjust the profiles, to add, I don't know, bolts or welds or plates. So we must create our connection here to have provide a real solution to this node. But the point, this is not the point of this presentation. We have a lot of tutorials about that in our website. But the point is that now you can see the haunches here. It's available. Now you can detail this kind of structures too.